Hello everybody. In this video we're going to be analyzing how gold had a huge sell down right there that you see right there. So for the past 2 to 3 weeks gold has been selling, and I have predicted this in my previous video which you can watch on my channel. So today we're going to be looking and breaking down what led to the fall of gold. So firstly, we see me open the charts on gold on the weekly time frame. So if we look at the weekly time frame, I've already marked this down, and it has been marked down for the longest while right now. So if we see gold here, I have marked down the resistance and support on the weekly. And here we see the two main important, which is the one up top and the one down beneath. Okay, so if we look at the one up top, which is the where we were right here at this point, because the market was bullish for the longest while of this year. Okay, we can see the market being bullish since October. So as we see here at the top, we can see one, two, three touches on this upper trend line. Three touches, and we often know that three is a very important number in this world. A lot of things happen in threes. uh, I can't give examples right now, but you all know what I mean. Okay, is the number three and the number seven. They're quite important numbers, and they match well with nature. One, two, three. When you're getting ready for something, you say one, two, three, then you jump. The same. So gold, one, two, three, then you jump and you see it falling down. So we're gonna go deeper into this. So stay with me as I continue to break down the fall of gold. So as we go to the third day analysis, we look at this trend in a trend. Okay, so we see gold being bullish in this big trend right here in this area. You see this and this. Okay, we see in that big trend, we can see gold being bullish. Okay, so in that big trend, we see gold being bullish, but in this trend right here, which has been operational since April, okay, we see gold being bearish. Okay, and the bearish was confirmed after we saw this high and then it being retested there. And we see gold failing to go higher than this high. Okay, you see it failing there, down, failing there, down. Okay, so we see it still following the pattern of the third. One, two, three. Third touch, go down. Okay, so we're gonna go deeper into this. We'll go down to the daily time frame. So if you guys wanna also analyze pairs like I do, you have to make sure to have like purchased a special, a special, a special, on the trading view, so you can go and backtrack and then use the rewind button and stuff of that nature. So we continue to look down. Okay, I'll remove this so we can have a clearer view. This is just the lines of support and resistance. You can place this yourself. If you have been trading for the longest while, this is not really hard for you to place support and resistance on the charts. I'll do a video showing you how to trade and how to see resistance lines like this, trend lines, support and resistance, trend line, support and resistance video coming soon. Okay, so if we look at the daily time frame, we'll analyze the candlesticks firstly, and then secondly we'll also analyze candle patterns. Okay, I'm just going to clean this up. Okay, so I'm going to zoom more here so we can have a clearer view. So if we see here, chart has just formed a double top, also known as an M pattern. That is what we see on the daily time frame, and we all know that the larger the time frame, the more important the zones are and the markings that it shows. You always have to look at what the chart tells you, and always remember to follow the trend. So we see the double top, and then we see after it has formed the double top, which is the M pattern. This is a very profitable pattern if you really want to have trade based on patterns. The M pattern is quite important, and the larger the time frame which it forms on, the more important. It formed on the daily. I promise you, it also formed on the 3 day and also on the weekly, but it won't be as clear as on the daily, which you see here a big rejection candle right there. And as I have proven to show consistently, I always talk about rejections. So that should tell you something about my strategy, the rejection strategy, I would call it. So after that rejection, we go down. I'll just continue like to go down to the lower time frames, just so I don't take up much time. Okay. You lot can break down other time frames that you see right there, the 6 and the 8 and the 12, as you see right there, if you have the right structures. I'm talking now about premium packs and the essential pack that is of trading view. It's not that expensive. If you really want to be a trader, you should consider purchasing those specs because they give you a lot of options on how to get better, okay, in the market. So as you see, the M pattern on the 4 hour is not that clear, but we've seen it on the daily and we know it is a M pattern. Okay. And it's safe also to say that it is still going downtrend because it was a high, then it was lower than this low. Okay. Stay with me, guys. It was lower than that low. And then from there, this high failed to beat this. You see, it failed. It just stopped right there. A lot of people would see this, and after they see the chart doing this, after they see the chart doing this, after they see the chart doing that whole big green thing, they would just hastily jump in this, like, come on, gold is about to go up to the moon, like the trading gig would say. So they would take a long up here, you see, a long up there, and they'll put that take profit right there, and then the stop loss right there, see, right there. And what would happen? You can put the stop loss wherever you want to put, but because you're not following the trend, you are at risk of getting stopped out, like it would happen. You all know what will happen next. So there's no need for me to continue playing this. You see, getting wicked out there. So we continue to analyze this by going down to the 1 hour time frame. On the 1 hour time frame, I've already marked it down because I was analyzing this for a long while now. And we can see here it forms a shoulder, a head, and another shoulder. So left shoulder, right shoulder, head. And in the head, guys, you have to look at this stuff. In the head, you can see it from, um, guys, you can see it from this green candle, a smaller red candle, and a big red candle, which is it's been a minute since I've done this chart pattern, but I just know it to signify the market about to fall down. Okay, seems like I have to go back to my trading Bible because these names are out of my mind right now. I just been trading for the most, just looking at the chart patterns and knowing what it means. Okay, so after that, I said if the chart goes from here, you can always take the sell. Okay, from there down there you can take the sell, but if it goes from there to here and retest, you should wait for it to show you confirmations that it's going down, and then you should go home, put your house on the market, sell your house. Okay, sell your house or take all your possessions in your bank, put it on your brokerage and sell gold because you're gonna make a lot of money. That's what I said in my last video, and this is what happened. Okay, you see gold rejecting. You will not see it clearly on the 1 hour because this is not where we look at rejections. The bigger the time frame, the bigger the rejections. There's a big rejection. But if you see a big rejection like on the 4, 6, 8, 12, that's big. On the 1 day, that's even bigger. Then you take it. You see how many times gold has been rejection to pass through that line. Okay, right there, you have to take gold for a sell. You see, and you see what gold does. Continues to sell because it's failing to pass through that point. So it continues to sell now. So I just want to show you how much the risk to reward was on this trade, because you see all the confluences going on your side from the weekly to the daily. The small time frames are also doing the same. So this was just like the biggest sale ever. Gold, like that type of thing. So let's see what happens here on this Black Friday gold. I personally would have just sold until here, because just trying to get out of here. But as you can see, this is a 18 to 1 risk to reward ratio. Okay, so that's big on gold. You can make a fortune, and just imagine if you sold your house, like I have said before, you would have made a lot. Okay, now we're not gonna finish this to show you how much you would have made, but it goes really, really down. Right now, it's still trending downward to the down, and you can always re-enter like at such positions, because here is a resistance you can see, and if you see gold just rejecting right there, you can always re-enter to take the sale. Because everything just pointed to a sale. This was a given, and I've called it out before the moment. I'll be releasing more videos and pairs and stuff of that nature. Thank you all for watching my YouTube channel, and I would kindly ask you guys to not subscribe. Do not subscribe, just watch. It's all free content right here. No blah blah blah.